Imagine being trapped on a wooden boat in the middle of the frozen Atlantic for weeks. No cabin, no walls, no heat. Temperatures so cold your breath turns to ice. Now imagine one more thing. You're not allowed to light a fire. Ever. Sounds impossible. Vikings did it for centuries. And what they did instead will blow your mind. The North Atlantic, winter, 1000 CE. Gigantic waves slam into a wooden longship. Temperatures plunge below freezing. Ice coats every rope. Beards freeze solid. Each breath turns to crystal. Viking crews face conditions that would kill you in hours. No shelter, nothing between them and the killing cold, and no way to make fire. So how did they survive the most dangerous waters on Earth without heat? The answer is genius. 8 major ship excavations reveal something shocking. Vikings never heated their ships. No fireballs, no hearths, nothing. This wasn't ignorance, it was calculated engineering. And it enabled them to conquer nations and discover continents. Here's what the movies get wrong. Fire and wooden ships are deadly enemies. When your vessel is pine, oak, and tarred rope, a single spark risks total destruction. The proof comes from the ships themselves, preserved for 1,000 years. The Scandinavian ships from Roskilde Fjord, 5 Viking vessels dating from 1000 to 1070 CE. The Viking Ship Museum excavated them completely. Teams found water barrels, tool chests, ballast stones, traces of food, but across all 5 ships, not a single heating device. Nothing. The Oseberg ship from 834 CE had cooking vessels, grave goods only, never used at sea. The Gokstad ship had massive water storage, 0 cooking facilities. The Gjellestad excavation from 2020 used ground radar and modern scanning. Still no heating equipment. The sagas confirm it. Norwegian law required 3 daily shore trips for cooks. The Erik saga describes food preparation, but that meant on shore, not while sailing. So why endure brutal cold rather than risk a controlled flame? The answer is terrifying. Viking ships used clinker construction, overlapping planks sealed with tar, gaps stuffed with animal hair, rigging waterproofed with pine resin. The sail, woven wool treated with animal fat, was basically a giant torch. The real danger was the open design. No walls, no barriers, no way to stop a fire. Maritime archaeology shows flames could destroy an entire ship in under 4 minutes. Every surface was flammable. Every major excavation shows 0 fireproof structures. For Vikings, fire meant certain death. Without fire, trapped on frozen seas for weeks, how did they survive? They reimagined warmth entirely. Discoveries from High-calorie in Greenland show sophisticated layered clothing. It worked even when wet. Vikings created different wool grades, wind resistance, insulation, moisture control. The most amazing discovery. Vikings modified their sleeves every single day. The Laxdala saga describes women crew members sewing men's sleeves completely shut at the wrists each morning, creating an airtight seal. No heat escape. Before combat, warriors cut themselves free with their seax knives. Revolutionary technology. Greenland burial sites show seal skin outer layers. Fur-lined clothing from wolves and bears. Each layer worked together. A portable microclimate. But clothing couldn't keep them warm during sleep. That's when Vikings deployed their most genius innovation. Forget Hollywood. Vikings used communal sleeping systems. The Eagles saga describes 2-person sleeping bags made from sheepskin with fur lining. Not for privacy, for survival. 2 bodies in an insulated space generate combined heat. These bags maintain temperatures 15 to 20 degrees warmer than outside, using only body heat. Crews got sleeping partners based on watch schedules. When one sailor stood watch, his body heat warmed the space. When they switched, the second entered an already warm spot. The sleeping area never fully cooled. Ship reconstructions show crews slept between rowing benches on platforms made from stored oars. The sail, when lowered, became a tent over the vessel, trapping warm air from dozens of bodies. Even ship leaders got no special heating. Survival overrode rank. But staying warm required massive calories. From food they couldn't cook. Vikings ate preserved food designed for cold consumption. Dried fish lasting months, ship's biscuits, nut bread, cold porridge prepared before departure. The porridge system was brilliant. Cooks made huge batches with extra butter and salt. It turned into a dense paste. Eat it directly or mix with cold water. 2,000 to 3,000 calories daily. York excavations show massive stores. Dried fish, hardtack, fermented dairy, all for long voyages without cooking. Where did Vikings develop these systems? Their extensive land infrastructure. Vikings weren't continuously at sea. Over 200 documented harbour sites. Norway to Newfoundland. Regular shore stops. Research at Torksey. England revealed winter camps spanning 55 plus hectares. Proper hearths, workshops, housing. These stations supported entire fleets with warming and food prep impossible at sea. On land, Vikings had complex cooking technology. It never transferred to ships. Riveted iron pots, specialized chains, soapstone vessels. These only worked on shore. Vikings had the technology for ship heating. They deliberately rejected it. Why? While Vikings sailed without fire, Mediterranean cultures developed onboard cooking by 600 CE. Roman ships had bronze braziers. Byzantine vessels had galleys with chimneys. But Vikings made a calculated trade-off. No heating equipment meant more cargo space, faster speeds, critical for raids and escapes. Could modern sailors survive using Viking methods? The 2007 Sea Stallion voyage proved it. Roskilde to Dublin using an authentic reconstruction. Crews survived extended, cold water sailing, no heating systems. Shared sleeping was critical. Communal clothing maintenance, coordinated watches, proper wool, social warming. These kept core body temperatures safe during North Sea crossings. But physical systems needed mental support. Evidence from over 50 Viking camps shows more than 300 gaming pieces. Dice, board games. These weren't just entertainment. Deliberate psychological strategies. Games, storytelling, competition. These maintain morale. Vikings understood mental state affected physical endurance. Psychological thermogenesis. Strategic planning reduced stress too. Vikings avoided winter sailing entirely. They operated within calculated weather windows. Timed voyages with seasonal patterns. Maximizing shore contact. Vikings conquered the North Atlantic, not despite lacking ship heating, but because they rejected it. Archaeological evidence from 8 major excavations proves it. This wasn't a limitation. It was calculated safety engineering. Vikings prioritized vessel integrity and crew survival over comfort. Advanced wool technology working when wet. Social warming using shared body heat. Strategic planning with shore infrastructure. Comprehensive provisioning for cold consumption. Vikings weren't tough warriors enduring constant hardship. They were strategic maritime engineers. Sustainable solutions for cold weather navigation. Balancing mobility, safety, and welfare through planning and cooperation, not brute endurance. Vikings reached North America 500 years before Columbus. Trade routes from Greenland to Constantinople. They shaped medieval Europe through maritime dominance, all in open boats, deliberately sailing without fire. When winter wind cuts through your jacket, when you reach for your car's heater. Remember, Viking sailors consciously rejected such comfort. Strategic capability over warmth, operational safety over ease, collective survival over personal comfort. Vikings didn't just endure the cold, they transformed their entire approach to survive and thrive within it. They restructured their social systems around it, reimagined what was possible. Vikings didn't need to heat their ships because they learned something more powerful: how to heat themselves through cooperation, planning, and sheer strategic brilliance. And in that transformation, from comfort-dependent land dwellers to cold-adapted maritime warriors, they became unstoppable.